Rich Nelson now with Agility Closing and Title. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
So you do closings for a living, and if someone's never purchased a house before, or it's been a while since they purchased their first home, what can they expect at the closing table?
Well, first, if they've done it before, things have changed quite a bit in the last few years. So there are quite a few more documents that have to be signed. Unfortunately, the paperwork kind of keeps growing and growing as new regulations get passed. So that if you've done it before, that may be a new experience for some people. If you've never done it before, the important thing to learn is that the closing is at the end of the process. So it's important to be prepared up front and make sure that you have all of your documentation, all your ducks in a row when you get to the closing table, because that's kind of the culmination of the entire process. So things like making sure you have a driver's license with you and having certified or wire transferred funds on time, making sure you understand the terms of the transaction so you're not questioning what's going on, because you would have gotten disclosures earlier in the process, and it's important that you read those even though it's a lot of paperwork.
And that's one of the main reasons why I would say you should work for a realtor or work with a realtor to buy your home, because they're going to help you and make sure that you have all of that information that you need at the closing table.
Absolutely. An experienced realtor can make the difference between a good closing and a bad closing. It's very important that you get someone who's professional, who's been in the business, who knows what they're doing, and knows the marketplace, because we have offices throughout Kentucky, and each region is a little different. So you've got to find, if you're in the Louisville region here, you've got to find somebody who knows the Louisville market space and knows how to handle real estate transactions.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, Rich. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you have questions about closing, or you would like Rich to do yours, be sure to give him a call with the contact information on your screen. We are with Sherry Henry now with State Farm Insurance. Sherry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, I know firsthand how important it is who you have your home insurance through, because I've had a couple of damages from water, and the company that I work with, which is State Farm, has just been amazing to work with, and it means so much. We can call someone and you know them and they're there in Louisville.
Yes, it's very important. I've been with State Farm over 26 years. State Farm is the #1 insurance company in North America, and we're there for a reason. When the Hurricane Matthew hits, when Katrina hits, when that tornado hits Bullitt County, State Farm is there for you. We insure 1 out of every 4 homes out in a subdivision, and it's important to have a local agent, because if something, majority of the people may have one incident in their whole life that deals with their home, but they've never, gone through that experience, so they need someone to hold their hand, help them through the claim process. I've had one total fire in my 26 years, and to watch that family have to recreate every room of their home, every piece of clothing, it's a disastrous situation, and you want someone, a local agent, to be there with you.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, Sherry. I always enjoy seeing you.
Great to see you again, and thank you for the opportunity.
If you're interested in having a local agent that's going to be there for you and hold your hand through the process, be sure to give Sherry a call with the contact information on your screen. We're with Bonnie Mays with United Real Estate Louisville. Thanks for joining us, Bonnie.
Thank you for having me.
So your realtor office is a lot different than most offices in Louisville.
Yes, the thing that makes United Real Estate different is our innovation with technology, our agent services, and also the compensation for the agent. We believe that the business is generated by the agent and not the company, not the broker. So we give the agent 100% of the commission, and they pay the company a flat fee of $495. So it allows the agent to really make a good living in real estate.
It also allows them to use more money that they make from selling homes on each listing that they have, so that they can market it to the community.
That's exactly right, because when you think about, there's not really enough money on the planet for me to spend in marketing that would equally benefit every seller, every listing, every buyer, and every agent. So we do then encourage the agent to spend the money on the marketing that works for them.
And why would someone choose to use a realtor? Why is it so important?
Well, I think people don't understand that the role of the realtor is really a third-party intermediary. We are the channel through which information flows. And when people are dealing with their largest financial asset, emotions can get in the way. So having that third person to talk to and to transfer their feelings and their goals is very important.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Bonnie. We really appreciate it. If you would like to use Bonnie or a member of her team, be sure to give her a call with the contact information on your screen. We are with Linda Onan with Pillar to Post Home Inspections. Thanks for joining us, Linda.
Thank you for having me.
So a home inspection is such a major thing that you should always get when you're purchasing a home. Why is it so important?
Peace of mind for the buyers. They're going to live in this house for several years. They're going to bring their family into this house, maybe grow a family. And you want to know, is it safe? Is it comfortable? And can you afford to live there? What are the biggest things that may cost you money that could be a surprise down the road that you haven't budgeted? Or if you want to flip a house, is it something that you really want to get into? It may be more money than what you want, but I think for the most part, it's just like buying a car. You want to drive that car. You want to get in and make sure that is comfortable for you. Just like a house, you want to make sure that it's going to be comfortable, affordable for you and your family.
And what are some of the things that you look for when you're doing a home inspection?
We start on the exterior of the house. We check the foundation. We do a roof inspection and all the main inner components of the home that are working at the time of the inspection. We check windows. We check crawl spaces, just all those main things that are important. We also offer termite and radon testing as well. We have 3 packages that capture most of the needs and desires of all of our clients.
All right, well, thank you so much, Linda, for joining us. Really appreciate it. You want to be sure to check out your house before you purchase it to know what you're going into in the future with that house, whether you need a new roof or foundation cracking. So be sure to give Linda a call with the contact information on your screen.
Thank you for watching Your Kentuckiana Home. Join us next week for another episode of Your Kentuckiana Home, brought to you by Window World.